debate dynamic. Welcome to the championship round of the APC Varsity Debate. And we now call this House into order, debating on the motion that this House believes that companies should not accept applicants with drug addiction history. We now call on the Prime Minister to start this debate.
Alright, nowadays we can clearly see that a lot of people are engaging in drugs or finding solutions to their problems using drugs or by abusing drugs. So we cannot deny the fact that we are already facing a problem here. What problem are we facing here? The problem of the abuse of drugs and the booming population of these people who are abusing drugs. So we say that it is clearly evident, especially nowadays, that a lot of people are engaging in drugs. We don't know the reasons, we don't know why they engage in such drugs, but all we know is that they engage in drugs and they find solutions in these drugs. So our motion for the day would be that this House, our House, believes that companies should not accept applicants with drug addiction history. So let me enlighten you on what the different definitions I would be giving here on the motion that we have for today. So first, what companies are we referring to? We're literally referring to Philippine companies because it is clearly evident here in the Philippines that yes, there are a lot of companies here in the Philippines, and we can clearly see that, there are a lot of companies here in the Philippines. Now, let's move on how we say that they should not accept, which means that the only applications that they should accept here would be the applications of people without history of drug addiction or without transcripts that refer to them abusing drugs. Okay, so next would be on how we're referring to here with the applicants. We're referring to applicants here would be, the applicants here would be the people applying for vacant jobs in these companies. For as long as they are not abusing drugs. So I guess drug addiction here, I guess it's already clear for you guys that the drug addiction we're referring to here is having a history of abusing drugs or maltreating drugs or using drugs abusively. So we also refer to here to applicants again as applicants who have history about drugs. So let me enlighten you on what the place you already know the Philippines. We're already going to debate here about here in the Philippines. So let me proceed to what we're going to show to you today. Mostly what we're going to show to you here today would be the benefits of this motion that we have and we will be showing you why we strictly believe that companies should not accept applicants here. So I, as the Prime Minister, will be discussing on two things: on how the cases which include drug abuse will be lessened when in this motion we have for today, and then how it provides a stigma for the people or for the audience that we have who abuse drugs. Okay, and my Deputy Prime Minister would be discussing only two things on how companies, on how people would have good impressions in these companies, and then how companies would function more efficiently when they accept applicants who don't have history within drugs. So going now to my first case, I would be discussing on how it would lessen the cases that involve drug abuse here. So when we refer to drug abuse here, we refer to people using drugs, marijuana, a lot of or drugs that are over the counter, or drugs that are that should not be used by the people without the consent of the doctors. So we say here that with this motion, we will be lessening the crimes that we have here in the Philippines, because a lot of people would no longer resort to drugs as their solution to their problems, because they would find solutions in other places like livelihood projects or different, or sports, for example, that could be another solution for their problems, or another solution for their problems would be employing for vocational studies. So I was just giving you the alternatives that we can have for these people who have transcripts that refer to drug abuse. So we say here that these so-called people who have histories of abusing drugs will not be jobless. They can employ. Actually, we opt them to employ in livelihood projects so that they cannot be jobless. Or we also opt them to like enroll in vocational studies so that they can easily train their skills more. And yeah, that's another alternative or solution to what we are proposing here. Okay, so moving on to my next case, I would be discussing on how it provides a stigma for the people who abuse drugs. So we say, let's first define what the stigma is. So the stigma is something that inhibits fear in the people not to commit these kinds of things. So a good concrete example of this would be if you had a policy here, or if you had something here that adheres, or not really adheres, that stops the people from, that says that this is bad, then the people would have the fear of doing this. See, this is also similar, or this is also applicable to what we have today, on how we say that we should not accept applicants with drug addiction history, because we believe that these people who are abusing drugs, or people who are planning to apply, will no longer resort to drugs because they're already afraid of the consequences that they have. So they will no longer find solutions in drugs because they know that drugs is bad, and drugs are bad, and that drugs will somewhat not allow them to have jobs in the future. So they will be afraid, or they will have the fear of like committing drug abuse, or having records or transcripts that refer to drug abuse. So we clearly say here that the stigma that we're providing the people here would be very effective, especially for the people, not only for the people who are already using drugs, because yeah, they'll be affected by this kind of statement here, that they will no longer be using drugs because they already know that that it's bad. So what we're after here is the discipline and the self-control of these people that are planning to apply for the future. So we want them to be disciplined so that they can learn more, or not really learn more, so that they can know how to do the things that they need to do in the future, or how they must employ here in these companies. So having said those cases, I beg you to choose our side.
He spoke for 6 minutes and 48 seconds. Thank you, Prime Minister. And to start the debate for the opposition bench, may we now call on the leader of the opposition.
A while ago, the Prime Minister showed to you guys how they will remove the rights of these drug addicts to start a new life. And we think from the opposition side that it is just unfair to deprive them of their rights to change, to live again, and start a new beginning. So, moving on to my rebuttals, the first case presented by the other side was that companies that will accept applicants with drug history will somehow lessen the drug abuse. Actually, I'm still now wondering why they're saying that. I don't know how sure they are about saying this, that these people will not will not engage in drug addiction anymore, even though they are accepted, or yeah. Well, moving on, we think that these people can still be given a chance to be accepted in a said company. They can still choose the blue collar jobs, like being a janitor, like being a delivery man, like being a mailman, or whatever. And by this, the company itself is being fair to the people.